Canto 2, Chapter 2, Sloka number 16. 2.2.16. Chapter name is Lord in the Heart. మన హృదయంలో భగవంతుడు ఆ విషయం గురించి చర్చ. So Lord in the heart. Okay, we'll read the sloka. 2.2.16. मनस्वबुद्ध्या अमलाय नियम्य मनस्वबुद्ध्या अमलाय नियम्य क्षेत्रज्ञयेत निनयेत कामात्मनि क्षेत्रज्ञयेत निनयेतात्मात्मनि आत्मानमात्मानि अवरुद्ध्य धीरो आत्मानमात्मनि अवरुद्ध्य धीरो लब्धोपशान्तिर्विरमेत कृत्या लब्धोपशान्तिर्विरमेत कृत्या मनस्वबुद्ध्या अमलाय नियम्य क्षेत्रज्ञयेता निनयेत तमात्मनि आत्मानमात्मनि अवरुद्ध्य धीरो लब्धोपशान्तिर्विरमेत कृत्या मनस्वबुद्ध्या अमलाय नियम्य क्षेत्रज्ञयेतां निनयेत तमात्मनि आत्मानमात्मनि अवरुद्ध्य धीरो लब्धोपशान्तिर्विरमेत कृत्या मनस्य बुद्ध्या अमलाय नियम्य क्षेत्रज्ञयेता निनयेतमात्मनि आत्मानमात्मनि अवरुद्ध्य धीरो लब्धोपशान्तिर्विरमेत कृत्या. Okay, Mataji's? No. Will be translation and purport by H.G.Venimādhav Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki Mana, the mind, Swabudhya, by his own intelligence, Amalaya, unallied, Niyamya, by regulating, Kshetrajna, onto the living entity, Etam, all of them, Ninyat, match, Tam, that, Atmani, the self, Atmanam, the self, Atmani, in the super self, Avarudhya, being locked up, Dhiraha, the fully satisfied, Labdha Upashanti, one who has attained the full bliss. Virameta ceases from kritya, all other activities. Translation. Thereafter, the yogi should merge his mind by his unalloyed intelligence into the living entity, and then merge the living entity into the super self. And by doing this, the fully satisfied living entity becomes situated in the supreme stage of satisfaction, so that he ceases from all other activities. Purport. The functions of the mind are thinking, feeling and willing. When the mind is materialistic or absorbed in the material contact, it acts for the material advancement of the knowledge, destructively ending in the discovery of nuclear weapons. But when the mind acts under the spiritual urge, it acts wonderfully for the going back home, back to Godhead, for a life in complete bliss and eternity. Therefore, the mind has to be manipulated by the good and unalloyed intelligence. Perfect intelligence is to render service unto the Lord. One should be intelligent enough to understand that the living being is in all circumstances a servant of the circumstances. Every living being is serving the dictates of desires, anger, lust, illusion, insanity and enviousness. All materially affected. But even while executing such dictations of different temperaments, he is perpetually unhappy. When one actually feels this, the turns his intelligence to inquiring about it from the right source, he gets information of the transcendental loving service of the Lord. Instead of serving materially for the above mentioned different humors of the body, the living entity's intelligence then becomes freed from the unhappy illusion of materialistic temperaments, and thus by unalloyed intelligence the mind is brought into the service of the Lord. The Lord and his service are identical, being on the absolute plane. Therefore, the living unalloyed intelligence and the mind are merged into the Lord, and thus the living entity does not remain a seer himself, but becomes a seen by the transcendent Lord transcendentally. When the living entity is directly seen by the Lord dictates to him to act according to his desire. And when the living entity follows him perfectly, the living entity ceases to discharge any other duty for his illusionary satisfaction. In pure, unalloyed state, the living being attains the stage of full bliss, labdhopa shanti, and ceases all the mental anchorings. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Ananjana Shalakaya Chakshuramitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manovishnam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kada Mahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavansha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijanasahitam Shri Radha Krishna Padhan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamcha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vishabhanu Sudevi Pranamami Harikre Mancha Kalpatarupesha Kripa Sindhubhyayevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Namo Vishnu Krishna Krishna Buddhave Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Namaste Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Prachane Vicheta Shunyavani Pasrata Deshatari. Hare Krishna. Once again, welcome all of you for today Bhagavatam class. It's a nice, they mention here, Manasya Buddhya Amalaya Niyamya Kshetrajna Yetam Ninyetam Atmani Atmanam Atmani Avarudha Dero Labdhopa Shanti Virameda Kritya. Labdhopa Shanti. So, if you want to get a Shanti, peace in your life, there is a process. There is a water in the well. Generally, if nobody touches, it will be very clear. If somebody throws some stone on it or something, then what happens? Inside whatever is there, it comes up. It becomes a dirty water. So, generally, this system is followed by this Ashtanga yogis, are the people who are the meditates on the Lord, Paramatma. What they do, if you are disturbed, then what you have to do? Give up everything, go to one place, aram se sit, just meditate. See, the process, same process Krishna recommended to Arjuna also. Krishna, if you want to control your mind, if you want to be peaceful, you have to follow this Ashtanga Yoga. In 6th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, Krishna mentions this. In fact, why Krishna told this Ashtanga Yoga system to Arjuna? Generally, if somebody speaks to you something, why they'll tell? Their intention that you should follow it. Right? Your parent says to kid, you do this. What it means? Kid should follow that. But here Krishna is a different teacher. He is not like us normal teachers. So okay, whatever we want our followers to do, we will tell, you do this. But Krishna, even whatever his followers don't want to do, also will tell. So this Ashtanga Yoga completely explains to Arjuna like this: Yama, Niyama, Asana, Pranayama, Pratyahara, Dharana, Dhyana, Samadhi. So this is the way you have to follow, then you can control your mind. Then Arjuna looks at Krishna. What do you mean? I am a Kshatriya. I have a lot of things. I cannot, no. This is doesn't suit for me. And he says, very nicely explained in 6th chapter of Bhagavad Gita about this. Says that finally Arjuna says, I can stop raising wind. If the wind is coming towards me, I can stop that. But I cannot control my mind by this process. Whatever you are saying, no, with this process. What Krishna says, very good. You are in a right position. I want to just hear this word from your mouth to demonstrate to the world that this Ashtanga Yoga system doesn't work for now. So Yama, Niyama, Asana, Pranayama, Pratyahara, Dharana, Dhyana, Samadhi. Forget about all those things. If one time we don't have a prasadam, food, we know, everybody can see our Virata Rupa. Right? So here in the Ashtanga Yoga system, we need to follow very, very strictly. Then why did Krishna spoke this Ashtanga Yoga system? There was ages. Satya Yuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapara Yuga and Kali Yuga. In Satya Yuga they were meditating on the Lord for 60,000 years. That's why whenever Krishna comes, he gives all the knowledge and he specifies what is meant for Kali Yuga, what is meant for Dwapara Yuga, what is meant for Treta Yuga and Satya Yuga. That's why all the knowledge is there in Bhagavad Gita. But for Kali Yuga, what is mentioned? Sankirtana Yajna. Just you do the Sankirtana Yajna. So then Krishna says, if you are Arjuna, if you cannot follow this Ashtanga Yoga system, for sure nobody can follow in this world. So that's why this system has spoken. Now you see here, very nice, interesting. The functions of the mind, thinking, feeling, willing. When the mind is materialistic or absorbed in the material contracts, it acts for the material advancement of knowledge, destructively ending in a discovery of nuclear weapons. See, if your mind is involved in the material things, we always try to take your mind towards that. No, mind will be taking always that. See, most of your experience, I'll just tell, you can just verify. Any proposal comes, how mind proposes you? He says, it's amazing. If you buy this laptop, your life will become superb. Right? See, you just observe your mind, how mind works. When he promotes you, some new proposal, it promotes in such a way that, wow, this is ultimate. And when it demotes you, something, this laptop is not good, it promotes in such a way that, yes, it's not at all good. You just observe, whenever you do something, if you want to do something, anything, buying or going somewhere, it says such a way, hey, you should go there, After going, no, actually it was good only, but somehow that line was not good, bus didn't come in this way, I didn't go like this, that's why we are not satisfied. See, same mind puts you into anxiety. Utsaha, chalo, you will get happiness there. After going there, many times if somebody cheats you, you identify, yes, this fellow has cheated me. But you never ever identify that your mind is cheating you. Every time it cheats and escapes automatically. And as if, mind was not at all involved in our cheating business. Anything, any proposal you see, amazingly it convinces. Then why this mind? Why it is doing for us like this? Actually, mind also want to make us happy only. But mind doesn't have a guru who can direct the mind. There is a guru, but mind doesn't follow guru. Who is the guru of mind? Before that, intelligence. That's what speaking about here. Mind should follow intelligence. When mind doesn't follow intelligence, this is what we will end up. Same, whatever offers we all get. Even Prabhupada also got from mind. Even Prabhupada disciples also got from mind. Same offers. Chalo, we'll go to club, enjoy there, we do this, that. But what did they do? With the intelligence, they rejected the mind's proposal. When you can reject this mind's proposal, only your intelligence is strong enough. So, how to make intelligence strong enough? When you read scriptures, it gives you a clarity that what is right and what is wrong. Intelligence function is right and wrong. Always, see, whatever activity you do, there is a two thoughts comes, one thought from mind, one thought from intelligence. This mind says, wow, superb, amazing, chalo, we'll go there. This kind of thoughts comes from mind. What intelligence says, no, that's okay, looking good, but it's a lot of difficulty to reach there. The reality, intelligence speaks the reality, but the mind speaks attractiveness. Wow, amazing, let's go have it. Most of the time while eating also. Yesterday there in after offering Jagannath, Harti, everything, Mataji told you distribute prasadam to everybody. I was giving. Some devotees came, I want that gulab jamun. Gulab jamun looks very nice. But if you keep on eat, what happens? So you know that, many of you might have experience like that. So this is the thoughts of mind. But intelligence says, whatever Krishna gives, let it come to my hand. And we'll take that. And in fact, I distributed prasadam there. All oil items, fried items, everything over. That what is the sprouts, very healthy prasadam was, still was remaining. I understood Krishna kept for me. So like that. So that's why these mind proposals are amazing always. So please don't become a victim of the mind. It always cheats you. Don't worry. Never ever thought mind has become your friend. No. You have to come to certain level that Ado Shraddha, Tada Sadhu Sangha, Bhajana Kriya, Anartha Nirutti, Nishtha. At least you have to come to that level, then your mind starts working favorably. Till that time, don't trust your mind. If you trust your mind, you will be losing your battle. So that's why follow the intelligence and how to control the mind. Chanting is the only medicine for controlling the mind. And mind's function is likes and dislikes. I like this, I don't like this. And intelligence function is this is right and this is wrong. See, most of the time, many cases it happens that this mind always gives a lot of. You go to hospital now. When you go to hospital, some pain or something, how doctors creates tension, right? No, immediately operation should happen, right? Nobody speaks, peacefully. You come, sit here, I'll explain what is the problem. No. It should happen immediately. This is called mind. Mind never give you a chance to think. That's when you are going in that fast, you understand that you are riding on the vehicle of mind, not on the vehicle of intelligence. So that's why this is a very, very important. If someone wants to become a successful person in his any endeavors, it may be material, it may be spiritual. This understanding of the mind is very, very important. Many times, even after consciously doing the effort of controlling or rejecting the mind, still we fall prey to mind. Okay, this is the basic idea about this. Next we'll go further. Perfect intelligence is to render the service unto the Lord. One should be intelligent enough to understand the living being is in all circumstances a servant of the circumstances. See, always will become a servant of that particular circumstance. Suppose if it is heavily raining, our decision change. If it is too much sun, our decision change. Anything happens surrounding us, it directly impacts our decision. Why? We don't have a proper the mind and proper intelligence and proper willpower. People says no, willpower. Where does this willpower comes? Your intelligence is enoughly strong, then willpower comes. So we are always servants of the circumstances. I was hearing once, Prem Kirtan was telling about his father. Even rain comes, his father goes every day for walking. Even rain comes, he will take umbrella and go for walking. We may see that they are very, framed into the same place they are not thinking about. But there is a lot of commitment. To do some activity, it's really a lot of commitment. There are hundreds of reasons to reject. Now, we're coming here also. Many of us yesterday we went Yatra. We came late night, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, some reached. 11 o'clock, some reached. But still some devotees came on time. They are in part of program. Sometimes we need rest also. So both has to be balanced. So like this commitment, every living being is serving the dictates of desire, anger, lust, illusion, insanity and enviousness. All the materially affected. Sometimes we are angry, we are servant of anger. Sometimes we are a servant of enviousness. Sometimes we are a servant of lust. Sometimes we are servant of illusion. See, so many masters we are serving. We think that we are independent. People say, no, if I become angry, what they say? If I become angry, I won't be human being. Means what? We are completely under the control of anger. We won't even think what we are doing. That's why, what is the sloka from 2nd chapter of Bhagavad Gita? Dhyayato vishayam pumsa sangas sesho pajayate sangas sanjayate kama kama krodho vijayate krodho bhavanti sammoha sammoha smriti vibramaha smriti vibrama buddhinasho buddhinasha pranashati. This is the pipeline. Once you get connected with these material things, it's like a Zomato delivery only. On time, whatever the delivery is there, no? Once you pack and put it to the vehicle, it comes to you. So once you get connected, once you get affected these things, you will be delivered buddhi nasha. Your intelligence doesn't work. You are forced to do. Some people say that, Prabhu, I was not thinking that I will come to this. But now I am forced to do it. What to do? I cannot go back. That's what Duryodhana says. After I think he, who is the Bhishma Deva left, means he fall down and he calls his guru, Dronacharya. See, I lost my grandfather, Bhishma. Really it is pinching me. I thought of giving up the war. But I am a Kshatriya. I have walked so far. Now I cannot go back with empty hand. One offer I will give you, that if somehow arrest the Yudhishthir, Dharmaraja, I will just stop the war here. Yudhishthir means Dharmaraja is a king for Pandava side, Duryodhana is a king for this side. If the king is arrested, rest entire army has to surrender. So he gives this kind of a, what is that, biscuit for Dronacharya. Because Dronacharya is a perfectly person, he can arrest the Yudhishthira Maharaj. So he gives this, he throws this biscuit to him that you just arrest him, I'll stop the war here. Because I walked so far. With winning only I can go back to Hastinapur. Then after that Dronacharya asked, what will you do with Pandavas after that? After arresting, what will you do? No, whatever you say, I'll do it. Then the Dronacharya says, will you give some villages for them? Something, for to say? Yes, Gurudev, whatever you want, will do. But I want victory. Then this was completely fooled by Duryodhana. No? Then Dronacharya went, and after that this is in inner court. Karna, Duryashasana, Duryodhana. Hey, what did you promise? Hare, who cares for promise? Let him first arrest. After that everything will be in my hand. I will teach to Pandavas what's supposed to be. So like this. So that's why don't walk on the mind. If you walk on the mind, after some time, even if you realize that whatever the path I am walking is wrong, you cannot take back. If you want to take back, the pain will be more than initial. When you start that work, was very simple to give up. Okay, I am going not in the right path, let me go to the right path. But after walking off the way, it's very, very difficult to give up. That time, if you want to give up that, completely surrender to the spiritual master. Whatever you say, he says if you follow, then only you can come out of that wrong path. So that's why it's very, very important. We may be practicing Krishna consciousness, we may be doing many things for many years. If you are not working on in your inner system, as good as you are in the day one of Krishna consciousness. So another incident comes in the Mahabharata when all the Kauravas died almost. There were only 5 people. Duryodhana, Kritavarma, Kripacharya, Ashwatthama, I think one more person. Total 5 members was remaining. And Duryodhana went and, went inside the water. He was Jaladikbandha, something they say. He has that art. So he was inside. Yesterday also we took Jagannath inside the water, right? So we dipped him inside the water, gave him bath, all this. So this Duryodhana went inside. He can breathe inside. He can control that breath. So then Pandavas was searching where this Kauravas. Then somebody told that he is inside. Then there was a talk, very nice talk between Yudhishthira Maharaj and Duryodhana. And Krishna also spoke. Somehow they poked him, challenged him, they brought him out. He came out and he said, I don't have weapons. Yudhishthira says, I'll give weapons. You take weapons, whatever you want. Come and fight. Then Yudhishthira was so, kind of innocent and very good-hearted person, right? That's why Duryodhana was very able to, easy to cheat. It was very easy process for him to cheat Yudhishthira. So then, in that talk, what happens? Yudhishthira and Duryodhana was discussing. He says, I don't have weapons, you take weapons. And he gives another, with whom you want to fight. I want to beat all 5 of you. I have a so strong desire that I want to beat all 5 of you. But I cannot fight with all of you. One person I have to choose. Then Yudhishthira says that among 5, anyone who you can choose. Then Krishna looked at him. What are you doing? See, like this. That's why it says that when you are in a very depressed condition, what you should not do? You should not curse. When you are very happy, what you should not do? You should not give boon. Okay, मैं कर दूंगा. I'll give this. I will give this. Happy moment, we don't know what all we are speaking. And distress mood also, we don't know what all cursing. Sometimes parent curses the kids. I said, he is your son. Why you are cursing? So, like this. So, when Yudhishthira said that anyone you can choose. Then Krishna says, you really making mistake. If you choose someone other than Bhima, he will make powder all of you in a moment. Only Bhima can stand in front of him now. Even Bhima cannot completely, because he has a boon from his mother. Full body became a iron. No matter how much you beat. Then see how nice it is here. He says, Krishna, I don't know, I spoke. You told in 9th chapter of Bhagavad Gita that my devotees never perish. I also heard when you told to Krishna, Arjuna, Bhagavad Gita, I also heard Bhagavad Gita. So now it's your duty to keep up my promise. See how nice devotees. See, they are completely depends on the Lord. My Lord, I don't know. I am very poor fellow, less intelligent, murkha. That's why I am surrendering to you. Please look after me. So this is the one thing devotees always become an upper hand. Whatever possible you serve the Lord. Rest all, my Lord, this is what I am able to do it. Please give me some more strength. He is very happy to assist you. So then Krishna smiles. Okay. Then what he do? He calls Bhima. Hey, you speak to him. He asks, Yudhishthira, he keep quiet. Then Duryodhana, Bhima says, I know that whom you will choose. You are a cowherd fellow. You doesn't have any strength in you. If you are really men, come and fight with me. So he stopped Yudhishthira. He said, Bhima, you speak. When Bhima was really giving a counter to Duryodhana, Duryodhana was become so angry. He said that, hey Bhima, come, I'll fight with you. I'm selecting you for fighting. And Krishna was happy. See, these are the things so Krishna only can do for the surrendered devotees. Now Yudhishthira did a mistake, but Krishna didn't consider that because Yudhishthira said, my Lord, I don't know, I spoke in flow. Then Duryodhana also spoke in flow. It went in a negative way, but Yudhishthira spoke in a flow, it went in a positive way. So that's why that is a narrow track that way you will get the blessings of the Lord. So that's why he was in a happy mood. That time says Krishna. Krishna anyway only Duryodhana is there. No. Then Krishna says, see, if until unless Duryodhana is not died, think that you are as good as Devana of Yuddha. Fight. Means, if this one fellow sustains, he can gather again same amount of army. So don't underestimate. So like that, if you are practicing Krishna consciousness, if you are coming to the path of devotional service, if you are not working inner, then you are as good as Devana of your Krishna consciousness. So that's what he is saying. Sometimes desires becomes our master, anger becomes our master, lust becomes our master, illusion becomes our master. See how many are there? They all become our masters. So you need to identify that. Now I am speaking on behalf of whom? Is master of anger? Is my master now illusion? Is my master is enviousness? See, sometime one of our friends become very famous. When everybody appreciate them, we'll also clap. How we clap? That doesn't come very, others will be clapping like this. We come. No. This is the enviousness. He become famous. How can I? But because of social pressure, this also pressurely comes like this. So that's why this enviousness, that time we are acting under the envious master. So once it's not so easy to become free from all these things, but we should surrender to Prabhupada and surrender to Krishna. See, I am able to see that. His envious is there in me. Please remove that. That's what Prahlad Maharaj says. Prahlad, what do you want? You take. You ask me, I'll give. Says that, my Lord, I don't want anything. And he was keep on asking. Then he says that whatever these material things are there, just uproot it, not cut it. Uproot it from the roots. From the roots you uproot it. So this is the prayers we should do the Lord. My Lord, so many weeds are there in my heart. Please uproot them. So like that. So then Krishna helps in that. But even while executing such dictations of the different temperaments, he is perpetually unhappy. See? Sometimes he go to cinema, sometimes he goes to club, sometimes on the MG road, sometimes in the yesterday night we came on the way. What is the road? No, road. Some road name. Nice road. Nice road. We all the roads will go. But we won't be happy. So always we start with the happiness, but we end with the sad. So that's why, that's what Prabhupada is writing. He is perpetually unhappy. When one is actually feels this, when after roaming all these things, once you come to conclusion that I have seen so many cinemas, but none of the cinema made me happy. So recently I went to Ramurthy Nagar for seeing something. One lady was telling whom we were asking for the place. Prabhuji, I did everything. I smoked, I drank, I'm done, everything done now. I want to practice devotion. So it's not like that, okay, I'll do everything, then I'll come back. Don't think like that. No, it's all cinema only. No, they say that I have done everything means it's completely involved in the heart. To remove that, it takes a lot of effort. Indulging is easy. Coming out of it is very difficult. Easily you can smoke, easily you can drink. But giving up is not so easy. So that's why this is a very, very important. When one is actually feels this and turns his intelligence to inquiring about it from the right source, then people comes and says, I'm really fed up. Many times people walks here with some problem. The four kinds of people comes to Krishna. Who are they? Chaturvida bhajante ma. What? Jana Sukritino Arjuna Artho Artharthi Jnanicha Jignashu Bharatarshava. These are the 4 kinds of people comes to me. Krishna says in which chapter? 7th chapter. Sloka 15. 7.15. Krishna says this. These are the 4 kinds of people who comes to me. Artho, who are in a distress, problems, so many problems. I have problem. Somehow I should get rid of this problem. Other one, Artharthi. Artha means need of money. They come to Krishna. And then Jignasu. What is this Jignasu people? They want to know why bad things are happening to me. I am a very good person. Why this bad is happening to me? What they are doing, keeping in the bag, hand into the bag. Once I went to some place in my village. What happened? Any injury? So I was keeping my bead bag and chanting. So these people are jignas. They want to know what is happening. Why it is going like this? I am very good person. Like that. And 4th one is a gnani. He knows already. Yes, there is a God and I am a servant. I have to reach him. These are the 4 kinds of people comes to Krishna. Who are the 4 kinds of people doesn't come to Krishna? There are other 4 also there who doesn't come to Krishna. Yeah?
Who have false ego? Who have money?
It's opposite is saying. Okay. So who are that? Murkha. Murkha doesn't come to Krishna. Murkha means he doesn't know what is good, what is bad. And second one, Naradhama, who is almost animal. He is in the body of human, but his activities, his behavior, almost animal only. Next, Maya Aparita Jnana. So some people's intelligence is stolen by Maya. Most of the people in this Kali Yuga, in this material world, intelligence is stolen by Maya. And who is the 4th one? Murkha, Naradhama, Maya Aparita, Asurim Bhava. Who are Asura Pravrutti. Who are they? They says that I am God, you are all God. Why you want to go to other God? We ourselves gods. These are Asurim Bhava. So these 4 kinds of people never comes to Lord or the Guru to surrender. So that's why they always become servants of this. What is that? Desire, anger, lust, illusion, insanity, all these things. Instead of serving materially for the above mentioned different humors of the body, the living entity intelligence then becomes free from the unhappy illusion of the materialistic temperaments, and thus by unallied intelligence the mind is brought into the service of the Lord. The Lord and his service are identical, being on the absolute plane. Therefore, the unallied intelligence and the mind are merged into the Lord, and thus the living entity does not remain a seer himself but becomes a seen by the transcendent Lord transcendently. See, when we come, 8.3, Bhagavad Gita, 8th chapter, 3rd sloka mentions that how we go up and come down. There is a systematic process is that. When you do yajna in this world, you will be promoted to the heavenly planets. You will go to the heavenly planets, you will enjoy there for some time, and after that, you have to come back to this Buloka. How this happens, once you go to the heavenly planet, there you will be there for some time, enjoy, and from there they will throw onto the clouds. And the clouds they will throw you. Throw you means you are Atma. So Atma comes and falls on clouds. When Atma falls on clouds what will do? It comes in the form of rain onto the earth. When it falls on the earth, then there are a lot of plants. Plants are there. So that plant takes the water. See how scientific and how deeper system it is. In plant, do you see any hole in that? Where Atma can travel from down to up? Is there any flight is booked from the bottom of the plant to top? No, right? See, that soul, that Atma travels from there to up, and it comes and enters into the seeds. That seed will be eaten by the men and women. So from the men again to mother and father, from mother begets that soul as a newborn baby. So like this, from up and the clouds to the earth to the grain to the men to the woman to the earth. Again, we take birth again as a newborn baby. Yesterday, whose was the birthday? Jagannath, right? So, like this is the way we come down. So, if you want to counter for this, always, again you come here, again go up, come down, again go up. Same thing will be happening. But when you take up Krishna consciousness in your life, then that will be purified and you will be completely, you can stop this giant wheel business. You know, right? Giant wheel, how it goes like this. Keep on going. Same place. If you go this side, you will see this building. If you go this side, you will see other building. What else new? Everything is same, right? So like it, up and down, down and up. So, going. So then, when the living entity is directly seen by the Lord dictates to him to act according to his desire. And when the living entity follows him perfectly, the living entity ceases to discharge any other duty of his intelligent illusionary satisfaction. So, this is the last point of this sloka, mentions that once you become completely into Krishna consciousness. See how Guru comes to you? See, everybody has a Paramatma in their heart. This Paramatma is called as a Chaitya Guru. This Chaitya Guru comes out and takes form in front of you. He is called our spiritual master. Means our Guru is none other than, who is that? Paramatma in your heart. He, as per our desire, as per our swabhava, he comes out and takes form in front of us and stands and gives a direction. Most of the time we say that, Prabhu, where is the Krishna? We are not able to see him, right? For Arjuna, Krishna was there to guide. But for us, so that's why Krishna says, I am as a Paramatma coming in front of you and guiding you. Just follow me. So when you follow Guru, when you satisfy Guru 100%, then Krishna gets satisfied automatically. This is the connection. When you feel in your heart, I served my spiritual master nicely, and spiritual master blesses you, then here the communication happens. Then Lord also gets satisfied. That is the reason that our satisfaction, Krishna's satisfaction completely depending on the spiritual master's satisfaction. Why? Spiritual master in one way is none other than Krishna. He is not Krishna, but as good as Krishna. So that's why our duty, primary duty, today Prabhupada quote was also same thing, no? What was the Prabhupada quote today? Nobody saying? Yeah. The disciple's duty is to be ready always to serve the spiritual master at any cost. What should be our duty as a disciple? Otherwise it's not a fashion show. I also have my Guru. You also have your Guru. Why Guru is required? He will give some instruction and we will follow it. Then only we should take initiation and we say shelter. I have taken shelter. How many times we serve the spiritual master? We won't even remember him. So sentimentally we go into the other side. It's not like that. If you are remember always, you are a servant of master. Some master is there. I am a servant of him. We should serve. We should be in touch with Him. This is need to be done. Okay, so the final point here is mentioned is, like yesterday also we spoke about Shraddha, right? In there. So it says that it is always a sincere student should not neglect the discussion of such conclusions, considering them as a controversial. Okay, not this. So then in our heart, this bhakti starts, no? So these are the 9 stages in our bhakti. Shraddha, Sadhu Sangha, Bhajana Kriya, Anartha Nivrutti, Nishtha, Ruchi, Asakti, Bhava, Prema. So when a little Shraddha you have come here, once you come, what happens? Who are next to you? They are sadhus. You will sit with the sadhus. You will get a sadhu sangha. Next what happens? They say, you chant one mala or you do this seva. So bhajana kriya starts. You start practicing some seva for the Lord. Once you start practicing that, then what happens? Whatever the anarthas are there in your heart starts removing, going out walking from your heart. Once this anarthas are goes, you will become really blissful person. It's very simple. If you want to become a blissful person, so whatever the anarthas are there in your heart has to be removed. Most of the time you see, some people get disturbed, some other people doesn't get disturbed. For same activity, some people it's too much disturbed. Some are, okay, it's fine, right? Means what? The person who is getting disturbed, he has that anartha. That's why he is immediately gets disturbed. In my village, my childhood, there was one person. He doesn't know anything. He's a very some kind of a loose person. If we say anything, he thinks that we are teasing him. Anything you say, my phone, if I say, by saying him, my phone, like that, he will take a stone and throw. Anything you say, my speaker, like that. In Telugu, So this is called, now you see some people does some activity which we doesn't like and immediately keeps in our mind, meditating on it, let him come. Once he comes, then what happens? Even if he just come and stand in front of us, we'll start fighting with him. So don't meditate on the things which brings to further fight. You are of course, you don't have control on it. Because completely it is there in the heart of those anarthas. If you want to get out of those anarthas, sit with some spiritual person and discuss. Prabhuji, this is there, like this, what should I do? Then you can overcome that. Once you become free from anartha, really, that's what says that dhira. Dhira means you never get disturbed in this, whatever activities happens in this world. So we have to come to that state. We give so many reasons. Prabhuji, this is the reason, that is the reason. Even many times when there's some match, very, very important match, gone. A very important match is gone. Then you see the type of discussion happens there. So many, things that you would have done that, he would have done that, it's over already. People cannot digest such level of attachment, such level of anarthas are there. Now politically also, there will be two people keep on fighting. Hey, my person did this. Hey, my person this. Are he's paying you any salary per month? No, right? No, he is my person. No, he did it. Work for yourself first. Then you can think of your leader who is always anyway looting only. He is also loots, he is also loots. So that's why understand in which way you can help the society. See, if society becomes free from these anarthas, then our society become a really a Vaikuntha. If people are not see, most of the time it's a two teams becomes. Now, there are the world wars also happening, right? There is Israel and other things. There are many. How they become friends? Did they born to same mother? Is there any time or India, some other country born to same mother? They are helping each other and fighting with other person. No. This team becomes because I doesn't like that person. You also doesn't like that person. You also doesn't like person. We all become friends. What is the basis of our friendship? Enviousness of someone. Because you are envious of someone, you are angry on someone, you all become friends. Till the time he is there, you will be friends. Once he gone, then what happens? Among us, only fight happens. Because our friendship is not on the basis of what's supposed to be. Our friendship has become because the envious of someone, then again broke out. So when Mughals was there, when Mughals came to India, all Rajputs and Indian kings, they start fighting with them. No, there was nice fight and they were giving a nice treatment. But some of our Indian kings become money. So they went other side. So finally, very few regions. One is Maharashtra, another one is that Rana Pratap Singh, Mewar and Chittor. Apart from these places, most of the places came under the Mughals dynasty. Now this is what we heard. Later, when the Britishers came, they started beating Mughals. Then what happened, Then all Rajputs, Marathis, Mughals, everybody became one. We are unite. Otherwise, these Britishers will come and kill us. Of course, they could not become successful in that because Britishers was very particular, divide and rule. So that's why, if you are becoming a friends, please check whether on the loving basis you are becoming friends or because of envious of someone we are becoming a friends. If you are becoming a friends on envious of someone, then it doesn't last for long. So these are all called anarthas. So once you come out of this, you automatically will become a blissful person. So that's why. So for this, conclusion is you should have intelligence, strong intelligence. So for that, Krishna spoke 4th chapter of Bhagavad Gita completely, how our intelligence will be developed if you read scriptures. So by reading scriptures, our intelligence becomes very strong. When the intelligence becomes strong, mind will be controlled. When the mind is controlled, our senses also controlled. And finally we will become a peaceful. So that is the reason we need to have a strong intelligence. For the strong intelligence, yesterday also said same thing, 3 levels of faith. What is the first level? First one? Who are there in class? What is the first Shraddha I said? Laukika Shraddha. So Laukika Shraddha comes naturally. Naturally means in the home is happening. We also go to the temple. Shall do it. What is the goal of it? Peaceful, prosperous. Let all my problems go. That's why we are doing devotion. Another one? Paramarthika Shraddha. This Paramarthika Shraddha comes based on the scriptures and sadhus. When you associate with the sadhus and when you read the scriptures, then your Shraddha becomes very strong. That is your property. No matter how many people comes and disturb you, you won't disturb. That's why you see, in college, school, corporate companies, we get very easily disturbed. They are very good position in a corporate company. Some are VP, some are managers, team managers. Very, very small things, they will get disturbed. Even though they are earning 2 lakhs, 3 lakhs, 4 lakhs per month, why we are getting disturbed? That Shraddha, whatever Shraddha we have, it's very Komala Shraddha. Says that Komala. If some seed, if you put in the soil, it starts sprouting. How Komala it is? If you just blow the air, that whatever the sprouting will go off. That kind of Shraddha we have. That way easily anybody and everybody can make us disturb. Hey, how you are going every day to temple, how you are still facing problems? Means your Lord, your God doesn't have any power. This kind of small things we get this, oh correct, right? I am doing everyday bhajan, everyday devotion. Still I am getting problems. We came to such a conclusion that if somebody is doing a devotion, somebody is doing a bhakti, he should not have any problems. Right? No, problems will be there for everybody in this world. But Krishna gives a strength to overcome that problem. So this right understanding we should have. So that's why this Paramarthika Shraddha we should come. So when you come to Paramarthika Shraddha, you will become really nice person. Almost done. Okay. Okay. Anybody has any questions regarding this? Otherwise they are saying 8 to 10 minutes. I'll ask some questions if you don't have questions. Bro? One more Shraddha, right? That one more Shraddha is Baladhita Pada Shraddha. Baladhita Padita Shraddha. Baladhita means somebody says very strong lecture and somebody hears something, or some fight has happened in somewhere. We seen in the you seen right that is mainly communal fights happens. No, they'll send those videos. Oh, they have blasted this and they have blasted this. Hey, you should do it. Hey, but. So means somebody force we are doing a bhakti. Yesterday one person called. Night I was coming from Andhra. He called from Kolar that Prabhuji, I am from RSS. I want to teach Bhagavad Gita in schools. Okay? You see that what is the flow of it. Okay, fine. I am not very regularly connected to RSS, but I go sometime for there and I am an RSS person. Yes, Prabhu, tell me. Then see, I have seen in ISKCON that why should I read Bhagavad Gita? Anta helbittu, avara hatra ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ introduction ittu. So they have some introduction. Why should we read Bhagavad Gita? If you send that, it will be very nice. I want to teach to people. What is your point on this? If somebody asks you like this, you send me that, why should I read Bhagavad Gita? That topic, I'm going to teach them Bhagavad Gita. What is the doubt? First doubt we should come in our mind. He himself didn't read Bhagavad Gita and he is going to teach Bhagavad Gita for others. Because of this, one person other time he called me and said that, so your Bhagavad Gita is not right. I got original Bhagavad Gita. He told me. I was speaking in a phone and said, oh, where is that? Please send me, I also want to see that original Bhagavad Gita. And you know what he said? Wikipedia references he sent to me. This is the people have. And he was telling, Krishna told in Bhagavad Gita, I read 20 times Bhagavad Gita. Yes, very good. He said, Krishna told, is there in you, you work on that, you will come out of it. I told, if you show this statement in Bhagavad Gita, I'll remove my shika and I'll give up this dress and I'll go to somewhere wherever you say. You prove that. Whatever you said a statement, if it is there, you prove it. Whatever you say, I'll follow it. So people, just the WhatsApp forwards are there, no? They'll keep something Bhagavad Gita down. Whatever they like, they'll write up. So read Bhagavad Gita, original Bhagavad Gita, what is it? As it is, Bhagavad Gita as it is, then you can become a nice. Then I told him, no, fine, I'll send you. You can take. And night was, we were coming around 9:30, 10 o'clock he called. So later, of course, I'll speak to him. Wow, how to be done. See, he has that interest to do something. But he doesn't have any guidance. See, these kind of people also getting is very, very rare. See, he has so much of interest for going and giving some jnana to school people and kids. Really, it should be appreciated. But it's not in a right way. For this, how, no? There was one river. On the river, one tree. On the tree, one eagle was sitting. In the river, there are a lot of fishes. Fish were jumping up. Right? You see it, right? Dolphins, how it jumps. Like that, fish also jumping and falling in. This eagle saw, he went and caught the fish. When it jumps up, he caught it, brought and kept on the branch of the tree. He is keeping there. Generally, what eagle does? Eats up. But it's keeping. Then one sadhu was going, hey, eagle, what are you doing? Then eagle said, very brave voice. He said, you know what did I do today? This fish was almost dying in the water. I saved him from the water. Like this. See, there are many people who want to serve our society, but they don't know how to serve. What is the real way of service? This is the only problem. There is no depth for the serving people. There are so many people. They serve the society. But only is that link is missing. If you understand what is the real service, how I can serve them really on the platform of the soul, then they'll become amazing people. So that's why all of our duty is that we should, create this awareness of Bhagavad Gita to everybody. What is the right way of saving the soul? Otherwise, we'll become just namesake Hindus, namesake Sanatanis, name. Nobody knows what is there in the Shastras. So that's why these ISKCON temples are open, not for doing big pujas or something. Of course, we do puja, everything. But the major interest and the major focus is teaching Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam to every one of people in the world. That's the only target or only the focus for the ISKCON movement is. See, most of the places, any temple you go, there will be big harati, this one, that one, giving prasadam, keeping shatari. But here if you come, you have to sit minimum 1 hour for hearing class. The major portion is spent for Gyan. Once you get Gyan, you will become a teacher. You can help 100 people, 200 people, 10 people, something. So please, this wonderful opportunity. Every Sunday and Saturday also we have some classes. So you can come and join and get this intelligence, and it's not our property, it's Krishna's property. Don't worry that you need to come and learn from us. No, we are also learning from seniors. You also come and learn from Bhagavad Gita and get benefit of this. Yes.
Generally, you were telling we have to see Krishna and Krishna's representative as same. So always when I assume in that way, I usually get one doubt like serving.